me, calculates what are the white and black and blue and green, all the colors, notes, which wealth which the person has. So idam asti, I have this, but idam api me bhavishyati, punardhanam, but I will get this, I have this, if I go on this path, then maybe in 1 month, 2 months or the next year, I will get this much of wealth. I have put some money in this share, I have applied some money in that place, I have fielded some of my own candidates here, and I have done this and that. So in this way the person keeps on thinking. Just imagine the person's mind is preoccupied by this type of hopes, expectations in future. A little bit of this asura, if it is there in our own heart, can create so much of disturbance and so much of destruction in our life. See, if we want to acquire peace and happiness, which everyone wants, that is obtained in the present moment. But if we have our attention in future, it cannot be acquired ever then. If we constantly think that it is ahead, like the donkey who is shown the carrot in front, and the person is sitting on the donkey and showing the carrot to the donkey. And that fellow feels that one step I take and I will get that carrot. And he takes one step and the carrot moves further. Then he takes, again it moves further. And he keeps on walking all over the world without ever getting that carrot. Similarly, this whole world shows us a carrot in front of us, that if I only acquire this, if I have only this, then I will be the most wonderful, happy and peaceful person on earth. But this tendency of looking ahead and having expectation continues till the end of one's life and never experiences real peace and happiness. So idam asti, idam api me bhavishyati punardhanam. So I have this much of wealth and this I will acquire in future, and then I will be the most wonderful, happy and peaceful person. Now things are not so good. And such a person not only feels miserable himself, but creates lot of misery and disturbance in the surrounding. If such a person is there in a family, the whole family is in the totally agitated avastha. This fellow will come and shout at everyone and get angry with everyone. And then next moment he will start praising something which he has acquired. Then again shout at other person. And then call someone and say that what type of material you have sold me. Then he will again go out in anger. And all sorts of things will happen in that person's life. Will not be able to sit, relax and experience the joy of living. Neither himself nor will allow anyone else to enjoy life. So that is how the person is. In our Puranas also, they describe the life of such asuras. One of the asura was our Prahladji's father, Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu, one who has got all Hiranya means gold only. One who is wearing the kambal of gold as though. Means everywhere he is looking and he is surrounded by material prosperity, and that alone he wants. Not only he wants, but he wants his children also to follow that path. So he told his son Prahlad that you go to school and learn how to acquire wealth. You take business management, you take commerce, you study about all how to acquire this and how to acquire more and more wealth. And Prahlad, he was interested in spirituality. He was interested in Bhagwan. And he continued with his interest because he was born with divine qualities. So once his father asked him that, what did you learn in school? He said, I learned how to pray to God, how to attain Him. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmanivedanam. That we should listen to the glories of the Lord, sing His glories, surrender to Him, serve Him, worship Him, make friendship with Him, and finally totally merge into Him. So father was shocked, like he said, what is this? And he was the king, so he called the teachers of that school and scolded them left and right. He says, what type of teaching you have? Show me the syllabus. Who has this? What is this happening and all? What is this, your project report and all? So that fellow got scared. He said, we never taught him this. He only comes and teaches other children also. So, he is a divine person with divine qualities. But his father was totally furious and he wanted to kill him also, his own son, because he felt that he was going in the wrong direction. God knows what is wrong with him, he is very happy. God knows what is wrong with him, he seems to be very peaceful. Something is wrong with him, he is not interested in anything else. So he thought he is crazy. कि क्या बात है? He is not interested in all pleasures of this world and acquiring wealth and all, and he is very peaceful and very happy and fearless. He tried to put him in fire and all, but he was totally fearless. So what is wrong with you? Why are you not having fear? So anyway, so such descriptions of these asuras are there in the Puranas, but they are also there in the newspapers. So you need not. Headline is all about asuras. And what you call the last pages and all must be about the others achievers of this world, but headline news, more the news comes more on top if they are more asuric only. So further Bhagavan describes, Asau maya hata shatruhu Anishe cha paranapi Ishvarohamaham bhogi Siddhoham balavan sukhi Asau maya hata shatruhu Anishe cha paranapi Aso maya hatash shatruhu. He says again, describes the asuras. He says, he thinks that, okay, now I have destroyed this, my enemy. Again, that anger is there. And desires are there. And when we have too much of desires, too much of expectation, then whatever obstacle comes in our life, we feel that that is our enemy. And whoever we feel are creating that obstacle, we get annoyed with that person. We feel he is that enemy number one. Then that person can be our own relative, our own friends, or anybody. That person is seen as enemy number one, or the competitor, or person who tells us what is right and what is wrong. We feel that fellow is my enemy. He is creating all nuisance. And because of that person, I cannot attain what I want. So, he is thinking now, I have destroyed this. So, I have destroyed the main powerful enemy. Asau maya hatash shatruhu. I have destroyed, need not be killed, but also in whatever other ways a person can destroy that fellow. By sending CBI behind them, or by any other tricks of the trade. One can destroy the thinking that this fellow is my enemy, so let us do something and all. So, aso maya hatash shatruhu hanishye chaparan api, and I will destroy others. Other tittle-pittle shatrus are there. I have destroyed the main one, so these others will not be much of a problem. But I have to plan something to destroy them also. So this person has got lot of enemies in life, has got lot of obstacles in life, because of this too much of expectation. So Hanishye Chaparanapi, and such person consider even God as enemy. Even God is seen as enemy only. Therefore, all these Puranas and all, they fight with God. All these asuras, they have great anger with God, because God becomes a competitor. I am most powerful, and who is this other one who is more powerful? I have to be worshipped. That's what Hiranyakashipu, he felt, that I am God, I should be worshipped. Why are you worshipping some other Vishnu and all Devata? I am the powerful God. I am the one who is ruling this whole world. Even Ravan, actually, when Mandodari, she started praising God and saying that he himself has taken avatar as Sri Ram, Ravan laughed, ha ha ha. And he said, what are you talking? I am God. He is the one who is roaming around on the road, in the forest. I have taken away his wife also, and he can't do anything. He is now collecting all monkeys to fight with me. And you think he is God? Yeah? You eat some monkey nuts and be happy. Don't don't think that all of them are God. I am God. With me, they are, all these devatas are also under my control. So like that, they have this high opinion about themselves. Ishvaroham, I am the Lord. Yes, Ishvaroham. This is not a Vedantic understanding, Shivoham, Shivoham, not like that. But this is like that Ahankar is Ishvara. I, the ego, is the Ishvara, is the most powerful. Ishvaroham. I can do whatever I want. This type of attitude people have, that I can do. They have the abhiman, their pride of their wealth and their power and their position. And they say, I am Ishvara, you just tell me what you want. And this becomes cause of their downfall also. And sometimes it comes even in good person, suddenly the person is overpowered by this asuri tendency. Even it happened with Dashrath Maharaj, that when that Kaikeyi became very unhappy and all, she started crying. She said, so he asked him, what happened? What do you want? I can get anything you want. Whatever you want, the kingdom of heaven, I will get it for you. I can do whatever you want. He said, okay, send your son to the forest. So he also felt that, oh, I can do whatever. So Ishvaroham, I am Ishvara, I am the Lord. Aham bhogi, and I am the one who knows how to enjoy. You should come to me, I will tell you how to enjoy life. Where to go, what to eat, what type of dress to wear, and what are the latest brand available, and what are the various electronic goods and this and that, and which place to go and where to stay and all. You are going to that place, you stay in this hotel, I tell you, and then go this and then do this, and don't forget to eat this item. And then you can go there surfing and diving and jumping and climbing and bungee jumping and all those things you can do. And here if you go, then you don't forget to buy this. So like that, they seem to be knowing everything, and they think that, oh, I am the great enjoyer of this world. I know how to enjoy. ये क्या कटर पटर खाते हो? मेरे साथ आ जाओ. I will tell you how to. What are you wearing and all? I will tell you what to do and all. So like that, aham bhogi. I am dramatizing this so that the picture comes in your mind. Because there is no way to describe unless you create a picture image, then it becomes clear. This is there actually, but that image, when it comes, it becomes more clear. So Ishvaroham, aham bhogi, and everyone gets some image of some person. I won't ask you. Because your relatives might get angry. कमाल है, स्वामी जी ने डिस्क्राइब किया और आप मेरे बारे में सोच रहे थे. So your mama, chacha, lala, we might get suddenly angry because someone or other, even in our family, might somehow have such what you call description can be there, but the main thing is not to categorize people, but to recognize this quality even if they are in a little trace in us, and to destroy those qualities before they become strong. So Ishvaroham, Aham Bhogi, Siddhoham. Siddhoham means I am the successful person. I have achieved what I have to attain in life. So when they walk also they are, I have attained. So पीछे भी जब चलते हैं तो 5-10 लोग पीछे चलते हैं. So I am the most successful person, and I have attained whatever has to be attained in this world. Siddhoham. And all these things are all outward actually. Because when things will change and when the person feels miserable, and even in this case also there is misery, the chintam, anxiety is there, and pride and all the fear is there, and all these type of things are there. Even those who think they are the most wonderful and powerful, their fear and so many sadness and anxiety occupies their mind. So Siddhoham, I am the most successful. Aham Balavan, I am the strong person. I am strong, the most powerful. Anything has to be done, you just come to me, I will show you. So Balavan. And Sukhi, I am the most happy person on earth. Many times people have a list of what gives happiness. So they just take, yes, I have this, I have this, I have this, I have this. Therefore I must be happy. Yeah. But that actual happiness is not experience. Excitement is there in life. Too much of excitement is there. But the real happiness is not experienced by such asuri people with asuri tendency. Because happiness is something much subtler. And it is experienced when the mind becomes more and more sattvic. Otherwise there is excitement. Excitement and happiness is not the same thing. Happiness is also real happiness is associated with peace and with fearlessness. If the happiness is associated with fear, with agitation deeply, with some sort of sadness, then that is not a real happiness. It's excitement only. So Aham Balavan, Sukhi. Further. Adhyo Bhijanavan Asmi. Konyosti Sadrusho Maya. Yakshe dasyami modishe ityajnana vimohitaha adhyo bijanavan asmi konyosti sadrusho maya yakshe dasyami modishe ityajnana vimohitaha. Adhyo, Adhyah aham. Adhyah means dhanvan. I am very wealthy, rich. I have all the wealth in the world. Adhyo. Abhijanavan asmi. I am born in a wonderful family also. So he has got great pride about his richness and also about his family. We are from this such family. अभिजनवान अस्मि. हमारा खानदान एकदम बड़ा खानदान है. मेरे पिताजी भी जो है एंड दादाजी ने ऐसा किया है. And all those things, stories they tell.